Hello, I'm Ricky Lee, and today on the Watchlist, I'm joined by Kenneth Kovan, founder, president, and CEO of BioVaxys Technology Corp. The company has just announced positive phase 1 clinical study results for its cancer immunotherapy candidate, Maveropepimut-S, or MVPS, in HR-positive, HER2 negative breast cancer. Early stage data like this can be an important signal as a program moves toward more advanced trials. So, Ken, welcome to the Watchlist.
Thank you, Ricky. I'm happy to be here.
Fantastic. So, Ken, the phase 1 study showed a positive immune response. What does that tell you about MVPS's potential to enhance standard hormone therapy in HR-positive, HER2 negative breast cancer?
Sure. Ricky, the first thing I think you need to realize is that HR positive, HR negative breast cancer is the most common form of breast cancer, and it accounts for almost 75% of all cases of breast cancer. So we're looking at a very, very large patient population here available for for treatment. HR being HR positive, all that really means is that the tumor feeds off of hormones. So it's fueling itself off of estrogen and progesterone. And to treat that, then the general therapy is to give a hormone blocker like letrozole, which we used in the phase 1 study in combination with MVPS. The issue, though, with hormone blockers is that they do work quite well, but there's a lot of interpatient variability. So they may work in one population of patients, they may not work in the other population, and that's you can't really do that kind of Russian roulette. So we're looking to develop a more consistent response with higher efficacy.
And how do these early clinical results position BioVaxys as you plan the next stage of development and long-term value creation?
Sure. Well, the study, first off, the study measured what are called Ki-67 levels. So Ki-67 is a measure of the severity of the tumor. So the higher the Ki-67 levels, the higher the mortality. The lower the Ki-67 levels, the less the mortality, the better chance you have for treatment. What we saw in the phase 1 study was that every patient came back with nearly a 50% reduction in Ki-67 levels. So this is really exciting for us in terms of developing a therapeutic approach that works with hormone therapy to address this particular tumor type. Now, in terms of our next steps, our next is to conduct a phase 2 study. So we'll be working with Dr. Stanton at Providence Cancer Center to design a phase 2 study in a higher risk population of breast cancer patients. But first off, over the next several months, we're going to be going back and doing some additional immune studies to help develop the protocol for the phase 2 program. I think overall, not only does this particular set of phase 1 data provide us with a very promising platform for treating breast cancer, what it also does is give us a very solid validation of our DPX platform, not just in breast cancer, but in all of the other tumor types that we're looking at with MVPS as well, such as bladder cancer, ovarian cancer, and in breast cancer as well. So we're quite excited of this, and we're quite excited about the validation that we get with DPX with clinical studies such as this one.
Wow, it sounds like you guys are doing some amazing and important work over there. So thank you so much for your time today and for updating us.
Thank you very much.
So once again, that is Kenneth Kovan, founder, president, and COO of BioVaxys Technology Corp. For more on the MVPS program and the company's clinical plans, visit biovaxys.com. That's all for this episode of The Watchlist. I'm Ricky Lee. Make good choices today.